How to be charming without trying. In this video, I'm going to show you how to be effortlessly charming, which will enhance all areas of your life, especially your romantic relationships. It's Sabrina, your personal love advisor from A New Mode, the channel where we show you how love actually works. Some people are naturally charming. These people are usually Libras. Seriously, watch out for those Libra guys. They are so charming. They just have that charisma. If you've ever dated a Libra guy, you know what I'm talking about. But hope isn't lost for the rest of us. Being charming is a skill that you can work on and you can develop. And it's an important one because being charming makes you irresistible. It makes people want to be around you and be more like you. And it also makes you a pleasure to be around. Now, why is this helpful in relationships? Because if you watch my other videos or you've read my content on anewmode.com, you know that one thing I say over and over again is that what men want in a woman is a woman who is easy to be around. This is seriously the #1 way to attract and keep a man. And charismatic people are just easy and enjoyable to be around. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to be that effortlessly charming woman. And again, this isn't just going to help you with your relationships. It'll help you in your career. It'll help you with friendships. It'll just help you in all areas of your life. The tips I'm going to share won't just make you more charismatic. They'll also help you become more confident and happy, and it will just enhance your life in so many ways. So make sure you watch this video all the way until the end. Real quick, if you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like and make sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you get notified whenever I post new videos. This video is going to reveal a lot of super useful information, but if you want to go even deeper and learn exactly how to attract a high quality man, then I highly suggest you check out our love formula system. In it, Eric, my co-founder of A New Mode, and I break down the exact formula to get the love that you've always wanted. You can find out all about it at gettheloveformula.com, and I will make sure to link it down below. Okay, let's get into it and talk about how to be more charismatic. #1, be interested in others. Showing off and talking yourself up isn't charming. Being genuinely interested in other people is. It feels good when someone shows an interest in your life. When a person is categorically interested in you, it makes you feel special. And that is the gift that charismatic people have. They make you feel special. So show a genuine interest in other people. Show an interest in learning about them. Ask about their job, their hobbies, their hopes. Being charming isn't really about what you're doing. It's how other people feel in your presence. So try to listen more than you speak. Don't just listen while waiting for your turn to talk and thinking about what brilliant, amazing thing you're going to say next. Be an active listener. #2, remember their name and use it often. There's nothing people love more than hearing the sound of their own name. I don't know why this is so powerful and effective, but it is. I think we've all experienced name amnesia. I'm the worst with this. You meet someone, they tell you their name, and 2 seconds later, you completely forget what it is. And you're like, sorry, what was your name again? What even is that? And why does that happen all the time? It is such a common phenomenon. When you remember someone's name and use it in conversation, again, it makes them feel really special. And it just packs this punch. I dated a guy. He was a Libra, and he was super, super charismatic. And I remember on our first date, he said my name all the time. And for some reason that just had such an impact. He'd be like, so what do you do for fun, Sabrina? That's just different than, so what do you do for fun? What do you like to do? It was always, so Sabrina, tell me a little bit more about your job. Tell me a little bit more about this. It works wonders. It's powerful. There's even this book, I'm sure you've heard of it, super famous, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I never finished that whole book. I really need to though, but I feel there is one chapter, I think, devoted entirely just to this because that's how important it is. #3, talk about yourself without talking yourself up. Bragging is just gross. It's same with humble bragging. It's just terrible. It's off-putting. It's not charming. Being charming isn't about making people feel envious of you and how great and amazing your life is. It is about making people feel happy and comfortable when they are around you. When you brag, it also comes across like you have something to prove. And only insecure people have something to prove. So it's whether you're on a date or even a job interview, the bragging and boasting is just really off-putting, really unattractive. An important skill that charming people naturally have is they're able to show you who they are without telling you. You can just sense that they're successful, that they are just good at navigating through life. They don't need to give you a list of all their accomplishments and all the ways that they're so good at things and how they're so good at life. You just pick up on it, you just sense it. #4, Smile. A smile is completely disarming. It immediately puts people at ease and makes them feel comfortable around you. It conveys that you have friendly intentions and that you're just a nice and friendly person. However, it needs to be genuine. I mean, we all know that smiling is powerful, so anyone can do it, but not everyone can do a genuine smile. A not genuine smile is one that just stops at the mouth. A genuine smile is one that extends all the way up your face to the eyes. So how do you do this? You do this by letting go a little bit and finding the humor in all situations and not being afraid to laugh and smile freely. This just puts people so much at ease. You know what's an interesting way to watch this at play is if you watch like interviews with celebrities, especially those talk show interviews like with the late night talk show hosts, which can sometimes get super awkward. You see like certain celebrities are just always smiling. They can just like let loose and enjoy the humor of the situations, where others seem awkward and intense. So you can always spot the super charming ones from the ones who are like a little bit awkward, a little bit guarded, a little insecure. And it's like it's unpleasant to even watch those interviews. The point is that smiling and laughing freely just puts people at ease. And when it comes to attracting guys, don't think that you need to be cold and aloof and, have your poker face on. This is not what attracts a guy. A warm, inviting smile is super attractive. Number 5, have open body language. Charming people just have a way of making you feel like the most important person in the room. And this is where charming guys can kind of like get a little dangerous, because I know, like, just thinking back to the guy I was telling you about earlier who like always used my name, he made me feel so important. So then when he ended up, dumping me or whatever, like didn't want to see me anymore, I was just so confused because I was like, but I thought that you thought I was so special. Like, they just have this way of just making you feel so special. And one way to convey this is with body language. They make eye contact. They are locked in and focused on you. They stand facing you. Their body is angled towards you. They're not fidgeting. They're not like checking their watch or checking their phone. They are engaged with what you're saying, and they make you feel like the only person in the room. And that is a really powerful skill. It has a huge impact on people. Number 6, be playful. Charming people aren't afraid to be bubbly and energetic. And this is infectious. People love being around that kind of energy, and it kind of like ups the energy of the room. Charming people don't try to like minimize themselves to match someone else's energy. Their energy is kind of one pace beyond the other person, and the other person matches that. It just means they're playful, they're energetic, they laugh, they're fun. And that makes you feel good to be around. That kind of brings out your playful, energetic side, which makes you feel good. And I'm sure you've picked up by now, the key to being charming is to really just make people feel amazing in your presence. Number 7, make people feel good. So this is picking up on the point I was just saying, but we're gonna go a little deeper into it. Charming people aren't fake and phony. They're not sucking up to you in order to make you feel good. They make you feel good because they show a genuine interest in who you are. Now, in romantic relationships, this is very powerful because a lot of men don't feel truly seen. The reason is they wear masks in the world. I mean, I've always used this term, and now it's like with everything going on in the world, now it feels like, a little crazy to say that, but we wear metaphorical masks in addition to our physical masks these days. We don't show the world exactly who we are. We show the world who we want them to see, we want them to believe that we are. And guys are especially guilty of this because a lot of guys don't feel comfortable showing emotions and showing vulnerability. So when you really take the time to get to know him on a real level, like getting beyond his surface level accomplishments or what he portrays out or the facade that he portrays to the world, that has an impact on a guy. That's how you really connect with him. That's what gets him to see you as a woman who is different than the rest. Again, it's not about pouring on the compliments. That is not what makes you charming. That definitely helps, but like you have to watch it with the compliments, because when someone compliments you too much, you're like, okay, what is their angle here? That will just creep you out. Again, it's about showing a genuine interest in who they are. And this is what makes people feel good. It's what makes them feel seen. It's what makes them feel special. And most people are starved to feel this way. I mean, there's a lot of reasons for that. So many of us are just so self-involved and caught up in ourselves and our selfies and how we're, coming across the world. We don't really take the time to look at someone else. And this is why charming people are so good at relationships, at life, at connecting with people. Number 8, don't talk badly about other people or be negative. This is just a sign of a jealous, unhappy person. There isn't a reason to trash someone else or to just use someone else as an emotional dumping ground. This is definitely not behavior that charming people engage in. If you need to vent, which we all do from time to time, there is a nicer way to get those feelings out. Negativity is just a trap. For whatever reason, it can feel really good to lean into that negative headspace, but it's not good for you and doesn't make other people feel good around you. And it just feeds into a toxic judgmental mindset, which I feel like is rampant these days, especially the judginess. So try to avoid that as much as you can. Number 9, be confident. Okay, I know it's easier said than done, and I actually have a whole other video on confident woman mindsets, so definitely check that out because I go into a lot more depth on how to be a truly confident woman. But it's super important, and having confidence and being charismatic pretty much go hand in hand. When you're confident with who you are, then you're comfortable with who you are. When you're comfortable with who you are, you just transmit a really positive, warm, inviting vibe that people are attracted to and that people want to be around. And like I've been saying throughout this entire video, what makes someone charismatic is that other people feel really good in their presence. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you learned some skills that you can use to be more charismatic. And honestly, there's something about, like, maybe this won't always feel natural to you, but when you do it, it will become integrated and become a part of you. So let me know what you think of this video. Please leave your thoughts, your feedback, your questions, your comments below. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at @anewmode. And if you want to know exactly what it takes to attract a high quality man and have an amazing relationship, check out our love formula system. You can get it at getloveformula.com. I will include the link below, and I will see you in the next video.